So Joshua Palmer, third-round rookie, who had a terrific preseason, also in the starting lineup. As Herbert goes back to the air, that's Jared Cook, one of the other new pieces to this offense. It's a run of 11 for Eckler, fresh set of downs as they play inside Washington territory. Herbert putting his back into it. That's Mike Williams is their number 3 back behind Eckler and Justin Jackson. First down throw from Herbert. A dart. It's Williams again. Sets up the Chargers with a much more favorable down and distance.
That's Keenan Allen hiding him in the backfield. Watch him coming out.
35 Herbert over the middle. It's Allen inside the 5. They begin here from their own 18-yard line. Quick strike. This is Allen breaking the tackle. Only Travis Kelce had more among NFL tight ends. 2nd and 10. Herbert with pressure right in his face delivers a strike. K.J. Hill, but he has jumped right after the catch. It's a pickup of 4. And our thoughts and prayers with all of those people affected by that deadly storm. Herbert, terrific pass in a tight space. Trying to get this offense back on track against one of the elite defenses in the league. Herbert's pass is caught. Allen. Boy, that catch radius just... He was a first-year wonder kind, no doubt. What does he have in store here in year 2? A good start. Back in the direction of Keenan Allen.
The stature that he has when he walks on a field.
This defense pinning its ears back. Herbert's putting some touch on it. It is caught. Majestic pass by Herbert. 2nd and 7. Herbert quick strike delivery. It's Williams on the cross. Out across the 40. 2nd and 20. Herbert's pass underneath. This is Jalen Guyton. Breaks the initial tackle. Look at Guyton go. Big play there to set up a 3rd and 3. Herbert, far side, right at that first down marker. It's Williams on the catch. On 2nd and 10, Herbert goes play action. Good blitz pickup, and he delivers a strike. 3rd and 1. They need the 7 quarterback keeper, and Herbert has it. 1st and goal, Chargers. Norton did get a ton of reps last year, but a big spot against this Washington front. Herbert on 2nd down, delivers a strike. Allen.
Good job so far today. And
quick snap, 3rd down. 1st down, Chargers. Herbert knew exactly where he was going with the football. It's Cook. 3rd and 10. Herbert far side. Cook wide open. 1st down and more.
What is Herbert? Pre-snap indicator there, Spiro.
3rd and 5. Herbert's pass is caught. 1st down, Chargers. It's Allen. Larry Roundtree is on the field. 1st and 10 as they begin from their own 41. Play action from Herbert. It's caught. Cook's big day continues. Who had a sensational camp and made the team. Herbert on 3rd and 7. What a pass. Allen. And then he loses the football. Who's got it?
I think he got
Chargers recover. 3rd and goal. Goes the other direction. End zone. And it is caught. Mike Williams for the touchdown. And the Chargers going with a little deception.
Try to keep that clock running. Maybe Eckler can make a play.
Herbert off the seam. It's Allen. What a play. 1st down, Chargers. 3rd and 7. Herbert back shoulder. And another masterful pass. It's Williams on the catch.